Imagine a visit to the hospital. What crosses your mind? Your initial thoughts are probably pretty negative. In fact, I don't think I've met anyone who's excited to visit a hospital. Your initial thoughts might include the sharp smells, maze-like hallways, scrambling staff members, and the overall gloomy atmosphere. But modern-day hospitals are trying to change the negative attitudes associated with them to be more positive, and this is all possible through interior design innovations. Maybe different design aspects can influence patients to return and employee turnover. One of the most important aspects of interior design is color. Hi everyone, I'm Matt Moneypenny, and today we're going to go over how color in hospitals can influence a positive and uplifting environment. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. Also, while you're down there, hit that alert bell icon so that when we post new helpful content, you get notified. You might not think about color and how it affects your mood or health, but it actually has a big impact on us and our subconscious. The colors in hospitals can affect our perception from the moment we walk through the doors. Let me explain. If you walked into a hospital that felt small and confined, you might become anxious or stressed. Chances are, you're already stressed from having to go to the hospital in the first place, and a hospital's design shouldn't make it any worse. Well, the color white gives the illusion of a spacious environment. Not only that, but rooms painted white feel clean according to our subconscious. People go to the hospital to heal, not to get more sick. And if a hospital seems dirty, patients won't be hopeful that they'll get healthy, and our overall morale is very important. Using white can help alleviate the stress of a small space and the worry of getting more sick. Color always has an effect on your mood. In fact, research on color psychology dates back to 1974. Color can affect heart rate, blood pressure, and respiration. Each of these factors have a serious impact on patient healing. This is why it's essential to keep color in mind when designing hospital interiors. Some color choices are better than others for health. For instance, the color red raises blood pressure by increasing pulse and heart rate. Orange has a similar effect because it causes bursts of energy. But higher blood pressure isn't beneficial for patients' healing, and these colors can cause a little bit of irritability. But the color blue lowers blood pressure because it helps people feel calmed and relaxed. Green is also a restorative color that reduces anxiety. Using natural colors like these creates an environment that feels more peaceful and serene. The shade of lighting also affects your mood. Dim, dark lighting can cause feelings of hopelessness, and it's difficult waking up in the morning when it's dark outside. We all know this. Well, imagine if you were sick too. This makes it even more difficult to motivate yourself, get out of bed, and begin the day. This is similar to patients who have dark, dreary rooms. There's actually a mental disorder called seasonal affective disorder, which affects people who don't receive enough sunlight. Although this is usually a problem during the winter and after daylight savings time, it also impacts our long-term patients if they're never exposed to much lighting in their rooms. In dark rooms, patients may feel hopeless and have no motivation to begin the healing process at all. Hospitals with dim lighting can cause drowsiness. Light controls our circadian rhythms, which controls the release of melatonin. Red light specifically contributes to melatonin's release. This hormone influences sleepiness, which is why the dim lighting causes drowsiness. But blue and green light do the opposite. Blue and green light actually inhibit the release of melatonin, which stimulates us to stay awake. But if hospitals don't have these colors and don't have access to this type of lighting at all, both patients and employees may feel drowsy and unmotivated to do their work. Patients who experience frequent stress and anxiety are likely to have delays in healing. Constant drowsiness for employees can end up causing burnout, leading them to leave their positions. As you can see, color can have a big impact on your mood. Colors can be beneficial or detrimental to both the physical and mental health without you even realizing it. Adding specific colors to boost mood of your patients and your staff is easy for any practice, especially with the availability of smart lights that can even change color to whatever you want. If you'd like to learn more information about color and other design aspects that can influence your hospital or practice's atmosphere, reach out to eTactics. And you already made this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below.